Greetings, dear viewers. What say we play another game of Battlegrounds? Sounds fun to me. Hope that sounds fun to you. Because, as I just said, that sounds fun to me. So we got a little cluster of 4 structures over here. And it's pretty close to the bunker/tunnels area. I think that's the bunker/tunnels area over there. So hopefully there's not a lot of attention here. We have some players kind of around, but none landing at the same time as I am here. We've got a 2-story building for the funsies. Alright. The M16 action, baby. Trying to right-click this stuff. I should just start dragging it. It's a lot faster. I don't like that you can drag things to your inventory faster than your character can pick them up. Like, physically. See? Well, that wasn't a good example because I actually pressed F. Yeah, you can come here and just start dragging stuff over real quick. Like, I don't like that you can do that. I think even if you did that, you should still have to go through the animation and waiting for each individual item to be picked up. I realize opinions on that will vary. Get the less shiny helmet here. Yeah, I realize opinions on that will vary. Anybody in here? Doing a sweep first. Sweeping upstairs. Just making sure, making certain. Okay. It is usually best to sweep the entire house before looting. I'll take the choke just in case I come across a cool shotgun. I didn't sweep this room. Is that the same weapon I'm using? It's an M16. Yeah, okay, we're good. More 5.56 ammo, can definitely always rely on that. Oh. Can definitely always pick that up. Don't have to, but you can. Is that the same house? Yes, that's the same house. I'll leave the doors open. Okay. Let's grab some more of this. See how much faster that is than picking up items individually? I don't like that I can do that. I don't like that players in general can do that. I think you should have to pick up each individual item. Keeps players, it keeps, one of this game's biggest draws is how much tension there is. And if it takes you more time to pick up lots of loot, that adds to that tension. So I think they should definitely make that a thing. Incoming. He's gonna see open doors and then leave? Is that what he's doing? Looks that way. Off you go. I wasn't done looting in here anyway. Coming back over here to double check because I didn't know if I was. I wasn't sure if I was done looting in here. Car kind of distracted me. Okay. Leave that open again. And then there's this little storefront looking building which has some bullet loops again just in case I come across a cool shotgun. Energy drink. Okay. Well, I'm inside the play area. Good little spot. I'm gonna head up here because I don't think anybody has, or maybe someone did. Actually, we did see enough people dropping nearby that could be problematic. So we're gonna head over to the apartment buildings over here. Over here first, though. Make a quick stop. Hoop. Hoop. Nice. I can do that. Fun. Good to know. Okay, it's early in the game. I'm okay with crossing open field. There's someone else over there crossing open field. I wonder. Is he crouching now? I think he is. I don't think he has any idea I'm over here. He's actually slowing down. He's aiming down sights right now. He's checking out those structures up ahead. He's checking out the building. He's still moving slowly over there, buddy. I saw a piece of this tree phase in. That branch stub just... It wasn't there a second ago, but it just phased in. That was cool. Alright, so that guy got there first. Unless he's still casing the joint. And if he is, I kind of want to be out here waiting for him to show up. Okay, let's move from cover to cover and get to where I want to be. I want a good vantage point. See all exits of that location. That may just be where he decided to hole up. I like this spot. Those top floor windows can't see me from here. I do want to get in there. I've got a lot of ammo. Do I have a sight of any kind? I do. Good, good, good. Now, in a previous video, I said I wanted to practice urban combat, because it's something I don't have very much in the way of practice in. So I want to try that out. There he goes, there he goes. Let's see if I can make use of this red dot over here. Let's see. Dang it. Okay, he's damaged. Going to burst mode. Was that him running way the fuck out there? I think that's him running way the fuck out there. He just dropped down into the grass. Heyo. Burst mode. Then there's that guy over here somewhere. Can I peer out this window and spot him? Maybe. Yeah, there he is. There he is. There he is. He might see my gun through the wall. He might see my gun through the wall. I think he knows exactly where I am. Which way you going? You going left or right? Okay, I'm gonna pull out this way. And give myself the advantage here. Not enough of an advantage. I'll pull out even further. Now let's see what he decides to do. There's a box he can loot there. Maybe he'll take that as bait. There's every chance that he'll do that. Nope, the box is right there. There he is. I see the dude right there. He thinks I'm still in that building. He's gonna go check the other side over there. Dang it, I'd love to jump this. Son of a bitch. Well, there goes my opportunity. So I'm going to pull back, keep an eye on this location, look through windows and such. Taking it off burst, there he is. There we go. There we go. Strategy and tactics right there. Okay, what do you got here? Holographic sight, I will take that. That's fun. I think I might actually I think I might actually prefer the red dot now. Better police vest. Level 3 helmet, but half durability. Is that better than a level 1 full durability helmet? It's difficult to say. I'll take your micro Uzi as a close range option. Oh my goodness, X took the micro Uzi over the AKM? What? It's because AKM is a medium range weapon, and I already have a gun that fits that role. And an Uzi is a close range weapon. I don't have a gun that fits that role. See? See? That's how that works. Okay. Let's see what the other dude had. Now I've got me a nice close range weapon here. This is such a risky loot right here. Holographic, quick draw. For some things I don't really have. Don't need the ACP, do need the 5.56. I like the glasses I'm wearing now. Oh, a ballistic mask. Okie doke. Good stuff. Okay, so in the previous video, I think it's the previous video, I'm recording several of these on the same day. But on the previous video, we saw, if you'll recall, I was holed up in a room, and there was someone creeping up on me, someone stalking around, trying to find a way to take me out. And I stayed still, and I tried to cover the entrances, and then I tried to get the drop on him when he opened a door, and I tried to chase after him and stuff like that. What I learned from that situation was that I should try and put cover between me and my would-be assailant, my would-be attacker, and then get distance. And that's exactly what I did here, and the very first time that I used it, it shows to be successful. So I've already improved my play. I'm hoping. Now, cover to cover, almost forgot. Now, we've got these apartment buildings here. This is kind of like a small urban situation, right? It's not like this little area right here is Rozhok, or Yasnaya Polyana, or Georgiapol, or Gatka, or Pochinki. It's not a city. It's just a small little set of apartment structures, apartment buildings. Right? It's nothing huge. So it's kind of like urban combat light. And that's sort of what I want practice in to start. Also, you know, apartment buildings probably have a lot of loot in them. It's an aspect of the game that I haven't yet experienced, so it's good to know that there's still new things going on, even though it's the same map and the same game every time. Still new things to experience. That's important. It's kind of like the League of Legends model. Same map, same game every time, and yet you can still play that game for years and years and years. One thing Riot does, though, is they keep introducing fresh new things, new content, new game modes. They try bold and daring new things, like the thing they did with Gangplank and the lore, and they introduce new maps for temporary amounts of time, and they keep it fresh. They do a lot of really fresh things, and they rework previous champions. They keep the game really fresh in various ways, not by just adding more content. That's not enough. They mix things up. They're great at it. And that's one big factor into why you can play League of Legends for years and years and years. Alright, so this door is open. And basically what I'm trying to say is I'm hoping more game companies will consider that kind of thing. Okay, so one thing I did wrong here was I was too busy, and I'm hoping that's the case with this game too. Alright, now that we've completed that thought, one thing I did wrong here was that I didn't sweep this room when I came in. I snuck in because I was too busy talking about Riot and how to keep games fresh and stuff like that. So now, let's go ahead and take proper tactics into mind here. Sweep there. Now, you can't really sweep an entire apartment building, can you? Not all at once, so I think I'll just have to take it room by room for now. Okay, was that a buggy? No, it's not a buggy. Yeah, this place has been really looted out. Could serve as a pretty good place for me to just hide out for a bit. Could I do that? Do I have the supplies to do that? I've got good medical supplies. Whoa, I think I heard somebody. Gunshots from the south. Let's go upstairs. Sweeping, checking my angles. Keeping on the move. Next room. Wow, this is a dangerous location to sweep. You would almost need a team to do these. Okay. Not seeing a lot in the way of loot. Okay, I want to go to the top floor, though. I could check each individual room, but I'm not going to. Whew. Okay. I'm all right with this. Okay. I know I've swept this room. I know I've swept this whole area more than once. Okay, do I have... Okay, I do have a vest. I know I've swept this whole area more than once, but I was practicing something in my mind. So, because this area has... Let me just tell you what I was thinking. Because this area has a lot of rooms to it, and whenever you're sweeping, you're moving quickly, right? And you're spinning around a lot, it's kind of difficult to keep track of which doors you've been through and which ones you've swept. So in my mind, the way that worked, the second time around, what I tried to do was, and I'm going to make this the start point. We'll call this the start point. Now my start point was like in there, I think, earlier when I just practiced this just now. But let's say you are solo clearing a floor of an apartment building like this. Let's say you are doing that. One thing that I did was I employed something I call the follow the left wall rule. And it's something that I follow in RPGs that have big sprawling dungeons, you know, role-playing games. Like, most notably, the kind of RPGs that you would play in the 90s, like on the Super Nintendo or something like that, where you had these big sprawling dungeons, right? Often, in those games, it was enough to be able to explore a whole dungeon. Okie doke. Just had to let that go by because I didn't want that to. I didn't want my commentary to compete with that for audio. Often, in order to explore a whole dungeon, it was enough to follow just the left wall in a dungeon. Try it in one of your favorite RPGs sometime. Just follow a left wall, and you'll probably explore a good 90% of the dungeon. Now, there are ways for dungeon designers, for map designers, to get around that. But that's neither here nor there. With the follow the left wall rule in an old school RPG, you could explore the majority of the dungeon and probably get through it, like complete it, like from start to finish, find the treasure or the final boss or the way out or the portal or whatever it is you're doing, talk to the character you need to talk to, all that, whatever the objective is. You could most likely get through it just by following the left wall or the right wall, depending on where you want to go, or you know, depending on how you want to look at it. But I learned this from a friend of mine, actually, when I was much younger, and we would play these games. So anyway, that's just where I got this idea. So if I am going to sweep an entire floor by myself of tons of rooms, I'm going to make this the start point. Let's say I'm coming up the stairs, and I'm going to hit this point and make the start point. I'm just going to follow the left wall, sweep the room. That's the next room right here. And again, that's the left wall, so I would come out here, sweep this room, like this. We know this is all clear. Now I'll come over here, sweep this room, like so. Now I'll come over here, sweep this. This way I'm not losing track of what rooms I've been in. Sweep all this. Okay, coming over here, sweeping. Okay, and then sweep. Okay, I'm following the left wall still. Sweep. That's the left wall right here, so I'm following that. Coming through. Sweep the bathroom. Okay, good stuff. Coming out this way. All right then. Keep following the left wall. There's a grenade right there. Following more. Keep going. And following. And following and following and following. Until eventually you reach your start point, which would be right here. Once you reach your start point, you would stop. I didn't stop because I thought I might have encountered a second set of stairs there, but whatever. You get the point. You see what I'm doing. You see how that works. Now, that was just me telling you what I was thinking. Now, I can definitely put that in more practice later, but I think it might be a good way to do that. Now, you'll see what I'm doing in this video is I said earlier, I said in a previous video, and I said earlier in this video, that I needed practice in urban situations because you've seen my methodology and my strategy and my tactics and things like that. And the techniques and such that I use when I'm out here in sections like these on the map, like out here in these little side roads and stuff like that, not in the big towns because I don't really have a lot of experience in the big towns. You've seen my strategies there. I have plans for most situations, for a lot of situations. I have fallbacks. I have things that I know to do. I have a plan. That's what keeps me playing confidently out there, so that I can do well, hopefully. Simply by having those plans in mind. And here comes the force field. I'm gonna have to determine where the next area is. Okay, so I'm gonna get moving south, and it's my kind of territory, but we have a lot of open field to cover, and we've got to get through this area. Now I'm not gonna try. Well, if I was gonna really do survival, I'd have to go around here and kind of do this, right? But I want to move through here and try and develop some habits and strategies for urban style play. And again, this is a small area. So that's what I'm doing with this. You saw me encounter a situation I'm unfamiliar with, and I worked out a plan for it. I now have a plan for the next time in a real situation, well, in-game, of course, but in a situation where there might be other players nearby. I now have a plan for how I want to sweep these floors in these apartment buildings. We got the follow the left wall rule, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And then I'll move up to the next floor and do that again. Okay, so I now have a plan for that situation, but there are other urban situations that come up that I may not have plans for, and I may not even be aware of what the situations are. So, that's why I want to get involved in this. Kind of force myself to play in these new situations. Now, I have to get moving southward. I don't think there are any players here. I don't think there are many players here. But we are going to kind of head through here and then get going in this direction. One thing I don't want to do is get caught out here. I'm just gonna put a marker there so I know which direction on my compass I should be going. Be able to line it up to my waypoint. There's no spot in particular I marked there, just somewhere in the middle of the play area. Okay. Oh. Don't know where my assailant is. See, he expected me to go right around that corner, so I went around long. So instead of going tight through there, I went around long. Okay, that's another thing that I developed like in Rust and other first-person shooters. Whenever going around corners like this, don't take the tight turn like that. Because if somebody's aiming at you, they're going to be aiming, waiting for you to take that turn. Instead, what I do, whenever I'm running toward this corner, instead of coming around here and doing this and then taking that tight turn because you think you're in cover sooner, oh crap, the fucking force field is moving. Oh no! Anyway, take the long road. Son of a bitch. I'm in trouble. This is not good. We've got that guy that can shoot at me. Ugh. Taking a lot of damage here. Putting my weapon away for the faster sprint speed. Oh, I'm not going to make it over there, am I? Son of a bitch. I spent a lot of time. I spent too much time explaining. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing right there. But, you know, things like that happen. It's probably something that might not have happened if I wasn't commentating, but, you know how it can be, right? I might be able to heal through this. I might be able to heal and then make it over there. Boom, let's go. Yeah, I think I got this. I think I can do this. Okay, the play area just settled right there. There's the force field. I need to find myself a good cover spot. Whoop, 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 whoop. Weapon out. Okay, no good. Well, actually, I might have actually made that there. Okay, well, number 19, not too bad. And I realize this video probably wasn't the same kind of fare that you've seen from my Battlegrounds videos before, but I hope you folks will find it interesting nonetheless. Alright, well that will do it for this particular video. Hope you folks enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you folks next time.